They stand on the same shores their ancestors once left in chains. The ocean breeze carries both pain and peace. The waves touch their feet, as if welcoming them home after 400 years of silence. Here, in Ghana, many African Americans come face to face with history, not in books or museums, but in the very soil their ancestors walked on. For them, this is more than travel. It's a return to roots, to memory, and to something the world tried to take away but never could: belonging. For centuries, Africa and its descendants abroad have been separated by distance and pain. Millions were taken from their homes and carried across the Atlantic, leaving behind families, languages, and traditions. Yet time did not erase the connection. The memory of Africa lived on through generations, in music, faith, and the quiet feeling that something important was missing. Today, that missing piece is being found again as more African Americans reconnect with Ghana, the land where many of their ancestors began their painful journey. This movement is not only about relocation, it is about rediscovery. Ghana, with its deep history and welcoming spirit, has become a bridge between the past and the future. When the country opened its arms through the Year of Return in 2019, it did more than invite visitors. It awakened a shared memory. It reminded people that the story of Africa and its diaspora is not one of loss alone, but also one of strength and renewal. Thousands came, not just to see, but to feel, to remember, and to belong again. For many African Americans, life in the United States has meant a long fight for equality and dignity. Even with progress, the sense of disconnection remains. The question of where they truly come from. In Ghana, many say they find an answer. Walking on the same ground their ancestors once walked gives them a sense of calm and recognition. Some visit and never leave. Others build homes, start businesses, and raise families, not as visitors, but as people who have finally found a place that feels like home. Those who return bring skills, experience, and vision. They open schools, restaurants, and technology startups. They create jobs, invest in real estate, and share knowledge that benefits local communities. In return, they learn what it means to live in a culture that values togetherness more than competition. They rediscover joy in simplicity, in laughter, community, and the rhythm of daily life. This exchange creates something beautiful, a shared culture that honors both African tradition and African American resilience. But returning home is not always easy. Moving across continents brings challenges, from adjusting to a new pace of life to navigating bureaucracy and cultural differences. Expectations can clash with reality. Some feel frustration when systems don't work as smoothly as they're used to. Yet, those who stay learn patience. They come to see that home is not about perfection. It's about connection. Rebuilding bonds broken for centuries takes time, understanding, and heart. What makes this movement powerful is what it symbolizes. Centuries ago, Africans were taken from their land by force. Today, their descendants are coming back by choice. That reversal is more than symbolic. It's historic. It shows survival, strength, and healing. The same ocean that once carried ships of despair now carries planes filled with hope. The circle of history, once broken, is slowly being restored. Ghana's people and government have embraced this return. It is not just an emotional reunion, but a partnership. It strengthens tourism, trade, and culture. It reminds Africans everywhere that unity is possible, that despite borders and centuries of separation, they are still one people. The return movement also encourages Ghanaians to see their country through new eyes, through the wonder of those who have long dreamed of coming back. At its heart, this story is about healing. Every visitor who walks through the dark halls of the slave castles at Cape Coast or Elmina feels the weight of history. They touch the cold stone walls where their ancestors once stood in fear. Many cry, not only for what was lost, but for the generations that carried the pain and still rose above it. Yet, when they step outside and see the vast Atlantic stretching endlessly before them, they feel something else: peace. The past cannot be changed, but the future can be shaped by understanding it. Across the world, people of African descent are now reconnecting with their roots. They are visiting, investing, and celebrating the beauty of Africa with fresh eyes. Ghana has become a symbol of this new Pan-African spirit, one based not on politics, but on people. It's about pride, identity, and building a shared future that honors the past while looking forward with hope.